What it do, y'all? Some motherfucking rude points to RoBs Inferno while it burns smoke. Shout out my gods and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. So, I'm gonna tap in with y'all a little bit. So I was just like thinking, right? Like, 'cause I just be in deep thought a lot of times and shit, right? So I was in deep in thought. Oh, I told y'all I was gonna post that video of the owl, right? Yeah, yo. Like I told y'all, I told y'all, you know. And like it was crazy. Like right when I came, it's like, and I came to get information. It's like he came out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it'd be like the same way how I posted the, what do you call it, with the with the hawk. You feel me? I post multiple videos with him though, and but like the last one on the light, it came on the metro, and it was like on the light, and it was just watching me, and I was building with another guy that day. You feel me? Like an older guy, you know. So this time, you know what I'm saying? And I have other experiences with the owls also, like a lot of other experiences with them. They be following me and shit. So what I got from it, and just excuse me, in general, what I got from when I was like really deep in thought and stuff, 'cause I was just really thinking, yo, like, and I said, damn, it's crazy how we label, like, this is something about, before I say it, you know how like everything is coming out about like what we're living in, the system, you know what I'm saying, and all levels and stuff, right? Like I was just like, damn, we literally label people that's not able to stay up to par, right? With this system, like how it's designed strategically, right? Like people that can't like stay afloat, that can't paddle as good, right? Like we call them less fortunate. Like really think about how disrespectful that is to call somebody less fortunate off of a system that shouldn't even have been, but strategically designed towards the black and Latino people, the organic people of the planet, right? But like, but like either us ourselves, or even them for that matter, like that we like anybody that wouldn't be able to withhold what, you know what I mean, from a financial standpoint, where they wouldn't have enough money, or wouldn't have the basics, like a roof over their head, and food whenever they need it, and you know what I'm saying, maybe their hygiene ain't the best. I say that because like the three things that you're gonna feel mainly, you know, as soon as you start struggling. That's why I said those three things. But it's crazy that we call those people less fortunate, y'all. And like out of all names, like they're less fortunate, like they're less fortunate of a person or something. You know, shout out to 24 people that just came in here. Like they're less fortunate because they're not able to uh to to perform. I'm gonna say it for what it is, because this is like a circus, right? You know, everyone, you know, we all can agree that all this stuff that's coming out about how we're living and all the angles, it's like fake how we're living. So isn't that crazy, y'all? Like really think about that. Like I was really thinking about that, and then I was thinking about in connection to that also, because you know, growing up, like, you know, my pops would say, like, if we couldn't, you know, he would say, like, cause like I have a disability, like, no bullshit, y'all. I really have a disability on paper, right? So like, but my dad be like, boy, you don't got no disability, right? Like, you don't got no disability, you know. But you hear like black people like, we find that out, and we say that to each other, right? But it's crazy even with that in connection to all of this, right? Because Pete, you got a disability if you can't function right in this society. You feel me? Like if like even though all this shit is fake, like again coinciding with all this, like if you can't perform to the best, be able to function and do those things, operate of what's needed to keep this system going, you individually, then you have a disability. Something is wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? So you see how that covers up everything of what this system is about? Like it's like, no, just anyone that's not able to make the needs of it, to meet it, you feel me? They got a disability, or or they're less fortunate if they can't meet the needs of that. Ain't that crazy? Hey, I'm seeing my guy right now, y'all. I'm over here vibing on my podcast. I'm talking about how you know what I mean? Because everybody saying from like a collective, broad standpoint, how like everyone's talking about all the stuff about how we're living, especially us as Black people. It's like fake. A lot of stuff is fake, right? And even down to like the work going, you know what I mean? The regular stuff that we do every day, and a lot of it's like enforced, right? Or if it's not enforced, say if you don't get those things, the three things that'll be hit is your hygiene, your shelter, and then like you're eating like food, like those three things like first. And I'm saying like how like if someone's like the worldwide word that everybody knows, you know what I'm saying? They'll say like I ain't even say homeless yet, but I was just talking about the word less fortunate. We call those people less fortunate because that's the word that was made for anyone that can't meet up to par of what the system how it is. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but hey, hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on real quick. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, I was just talking to my guy real quick and shit. But but yeah, nah. So what I'm saying is, so I'm really thinking about this though. Y'all, wait, shout out everybody that just came in here and everything. Shout out Dodgy. Shout out um um shout out Perman. Shout out Austin. Um, shout out Izzy. Shout out everybody. So like yeah. So what I'm just thinking. I was doing some deep thinking about it because it's just like I mean it's stuff I think about on a reg, y'all. But like I was just really thinking about it, and I said to myself, I said, damn. I said, damn. what a name. Because really what we know fortunate what that to be, right? If someone's fortunate, right? They have, right? So it's like you're less fortunate, like it's like the have nots, like you're not having enough, right? But why don't you have enough? Because of how this system is set up. But it's all corruption and deception. You know what I'm saying? So how could someone be looked at in a name that's less of? You know what I'm saying? Even with a lack of awareness of what we're living in, it's just still like it's crazy when you really think about it. Like it's crazy as shit, you know? And then it's just wild. It's wild, y'all. Hold on. Hey, what's good, yo? What's good, Big T Dope? What it is? What it is, y'all? Y'all hear what I'm saying though? Y'all gotta really hear what I'm saying though, cause, and then we gonna get into the homeless word too, but cause that's a whole nother conversation. And then, oh man, it gets into like a lot of stuff. Like my human beings, y'all know I fuck with y'all. Y'all, my human beings, y'all know I fuck with y'all. But I'm gonna break all this down and shit, cause now like this shit is kind of crazy, you know. But I will say, where we at right now, the 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 watched, right, or the watchers are being watched. You know what I'm saying? The watchers are being watched. So I'm like really thinking about this, y'all, and I really want to know y'all thoughts on it. Like, let me know what y'all think because it is really crazy. It's really crazy. Like I know I'm not tripping when I really be thinking of it. How I peep it. I'm not crazy for that. You know, and me really thinking of it like that's not me being like out of order or not knowing like what's what or like what's going on. That's me being like actually like really on point with everything. Hey, peace, God, peace. That's me being on point. So when I think of it and shit, I'm saying to myself, I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know, like how could that be, right? You know, and I love how a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna be honest, just from a standpoint altogether, I love how all everyone's talking about this stuff. That's why I say, man, I'm proud of everybody that's speaking on it, all of these things. You know, because I know even if a lot of y'all that's not speaking on it from this standpoint, y'all y'all might not get that y'all helping so much other people to speak on the things they're having. Like it's so much people that's never even been on the internet, you know what I mean, at all and stuff like that. Y'all helping people really, you know what I'm saying? Be like, damn, like my voice matters. I mean, you feel me? I ain't gonna front before I started getting on talking about a lot of this stuff. I used to see other people, but I didn't know or anything how much people I was gonna get or anything. I really just thought about that shit from a standpoint like it's right. You feel me? And the children. I thought about the children. I said, you feel me? I said, fuck it. I said, how crazy am I gonna look speaking for them? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how I got on that type of time. But I really appreciate all my new subscribers though. I really fuck with y'all, yo. Like heavy. Like for real, man. Like it's all love. I'm looking forward to getting to know a lot of y'all. I'm seeing like a lot of new faces and stuff like that. Y'all gonna meet my main moderators. You're gonna meet OG, and then you're gonna meet Rex, meet Roxanne, Y'all gonna meet the main moderators and whatnot. Shout out my Brit Brit. I love you to death, Brit Brit. Oh, speaking of my Brit Brit, um, so when I was on a bus, y'all know I just be giving out positive energy and whatnot. So like I'm on a bus, and I saw it was like a young girl behind me, and I noticed her, like what she had in her hand. It was like one of them like made baskets, and it had like I guess like stuff that I can tell like a person like liked or whatever. It's like simple stuff. Like it had like some chips. It had like some self-made stuff or whatever. Like like she put work in it, and or whoever put work in it. But she made it for her boyfriend. I asked her, and she made it for him. And I told her I was like, damn. I was like that's what's up, you know. That's what's up. And I was just talking to her about stuff that's happening right now on the planet about being like Latino and whatnot, being organic. And when she told me about her boyfriend, I told her like like how she the future and how don't matter what, like stay with him, don't do him wrong, don't let nobody break y'all up, don't you know what I'm saying? Like, and she was like really hearing me and stuff. And and when I asked her where she was from Honduras. Like it's hilarious. Like she was from Honduras, but she was 19 though. And I told her I was like, try to hear him out. I was like, don't at the first problem y'all have or whatever, be trying to leave him for any and every. I didn't say any every other guy, but I'm like for any guy. You know what I mean? Like work out problems with him. And she was like really hearing me and stuff. And I don't know, just it's stuff like that. I feel like we gotta speak more in our youth, about how they go about even their relationships if they're in one, or about to get in one, and never have been, and stuff like that. It's important. And I'm not even gonna front with y'all. This is cold as shit, y'all. Wherever we at, how cold is it where you at? It's like they trying to freeze us and shit, y'all. I swear. They trying to freeze us with the last of this fake cold weather and shit. It's kind of off though. But yeah, though, y'all. Hey, what it is, Pavel, what it is. How you feeling? Are you a new subscriber or I didn't recognize your name? I've been recognizing some of the new ones that's been coming in these past couple of days, but I'm not gonna lie, y'all really rocking with me fast and stuff. You feel me? I really appreciate that. I can't really show y'all how much I appreciate it until like I get certain stuff in order. Like I'm like, what do they be saying? Like you gotta do something when what is it like the like how they be doing like special stuff or whatever. We gonna do something. I'm gonna think of something. I'm gonna think of something. Y'all gotta give me some ideas. What y'all want to go hooping with me? I start hooping. Y'all want to see me hoop some people up? See me break some of my ankles? Y'all want to see that? I'm gonna tap in though with y'all though, y'all.